I'm not late, I promise. You guys are early. You're always early. Stop showing up early. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you're all doing wonderful today. We've had some issues with the PNG dude today, so I'm hoping that he's working as intended. Let me know if he's not, and we'll deal with it. But to my knowledge, should be working. I had to debug him a little bit, which is to say, I had to delete the source and then put it back in. But we're back. Okay. Right. Where was we? That's right. We were in the Exodar. That's good as usual. Okay, that's fine. That means that it's working. It stopped working for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why. Which of these is better? That one. Okay, so we have got one quest, and it is to deliver the exact orders to Aurelius, the pack handler, standing outside the Exodar. So, let's go do that, shall we? Let's first pay a little visit to our trainer. I don't know if we did this last stream. Seems we did. Okay, good. Right. I don't know if I can survive this, but oh well, let's go. Ow! Okay, that teaches me, don't jump off things. Yes. Hello, guys. We're back on Classic. So, we're doing a World of Warcraft stream today. Saturday is going to be Plants vs. Zombies, and I might do another midweek stream. I'm watching in the background, no worries. I hope your pizza is brilliant, my friend. No, Saturday's not going to be Plants vs. Zombies. Saturday is going to be Peak, I'm pretty sure. So maybe we'll do a middle of the week one. Flash Wave. Thank you for the buffs. Oh, there's a quest over here. Caregiver Briel. What could Caregiver Briel possibly want from us? Hello, Caregiver Briel. Deluxe Delivery. Greetings, Stuckboy Games. I've been expecting you. An acquaintance of mine asked me to give you these items when you stopped by. He mentioned something about a reward for a purchase you made from some mutual friends. Maybe you know what he means. Oh, this is the stuff that I got for buying the upgrades on the original classic servers. Apparently they come across this one as well. It's pretty good. One moment. I need to hide that. There we are. Anyway, here's your rewards. Oh, one more thing. My acquaintance, Landro Longshot, said that if you ever lose an item, you can find him on the docks in Booty Bay to get a replacement. Okay. A grand delivery. Greetings, Stuckboy Games. I've been expecting you. Oh. These are just the same thing. Okay, so that's grand gift and grand unexpected gift. Okay, so one's a mount, which I think we'll keep the mount on us. Ugh. So, I mean, we're gonna use this stuff. Obviously, that should go without saying. But we can't use it yet, and I need to find a bank. But this does save us a little bit of gold at the very least. Hello. The bank. Oh, I'm right outside of it. It's just over here. In here. But that's the stuff that I got for purchasing the upgrades back on the original classic. Ooh. Ooh, that's some fancy gear. Very nice. Hello. Can I just drop these things off, please? Thanking you. Okay. Let's go and do our quest now. So we are, to my knowledge, done with this island. There's like a little bit up there that we need to explore, but other than that, I'm pretty sure we finished every quest on this island. So we're going to do the quest that wants us to go just out here, and I think we're going up to Blood Mist Isles, which is going to be exciting. I haven't done the Blood Mist Isles before, so Should be good fun. And maybe we'll do a bit more voice acting this time, but I can't guarantee that. I think we'll aim for... We're going to be playing for about 3-ish hours, give or take. So let's aim for level 15 this stream. That seems like a good level to aim for. 15 is like a pretty solid number, I think. Because that's what, 5 levels? 3 levels, should I say? I know how to do basic maths. That's 3 levels, and each level's like shy of 10,000 XP. Goodbye, Exodar. I'd say you'd be missed, but I'd be lying. What are you? Riding training. Level 30. 31 gold! We've got 19 silver. Ooh, not good. Coming of age. Aurelius adjusts his eye patch to look at you. This is the best we can offer the Hand of Argus? Alright, let me have a look at those orders. Alexa, serious business. Is he crazy? Entrusting something like this to some no-name Draenei youngling? Just remember this, kid. You'll never make it as a Hand of Argus. You don't have the guts. I guess I'll have to humor him this time. Speak with Vorken at Kessel's Crossing on Blood Mist Isle. Just follow the road north from here, and where it forks, just keep on going north. Why is this dude so rude to me? Holy. Speak with Vorken on the Blood Mist Isles. So yeah, we're leaving this area now. I don't think I have any other quests. No, I do not. So off we pop. A big old jog. And we'll discover this beach whilst we're up there. Why not? Level 12. And I don't know where we go from the Blood Mist Isles. I guess we go to like Darkshore / Ashenvale area and do this stuff. Basically, I'm not heading to the Eastern Kingdoms unless I get told to, it seems. I must say, I don't actually remember how to play Shaman particularly well. That's a lot of mana. 53 mana is quite a lot. I'm just familiarizing myself with my totems again. That one's my good totem, I know that one. We put that one down all the time. I don't know if I'm going to have Lightning Shield active for most of the time because it's kind of painful. Strength, that's just more attack power, which is kind of useful. Ability is crit hit. Stamina is health. Int is mana. Spirit is health and mana regen. And armor is armor. Right. Ooh, this is cool. Hoping to replace this weapon at some point, and maybe even replace the shield. Neither of them are particularly great items, I must be honest. Here we are. This looks to be a bridge. I use a bridge that's going to take me to the Blood Mist Isles. A bit worse for wears. Guess this is a Night Elf bridge. There we are. Look at that. We fully discovered this area. Go us. Ooh. Crossing on over to a different landmass. Oh, I see some big crystals. Maybe that's another crashed ship. Beryl Coast. Ooh. I kind of want to go and explore that. Okay, we've got quests to hand in over here that we'll do first. Hello, A&R. Hello, Shaman. Old man Kessel over there. He's a clever one. I'd be real careful in my dealings with him if I were you. That's a weird way to introduce your friend, but sure, whatever. He offered me work caring for the Elec, and being the fool I was, I took it to mean feeding, training, and the like. Things became real clear when he handed me the shovel. Ah, no. A favourite treat. I've made a wonderful discovery, Shaman. On the uncorrupted part of the island grows a remarkable fruit called the sand pear. They are found near the bottoms of the trees. I've been preparing pies from them, but if I'm not careful, the Elec will start to wander over and steal my fruit. I've taken to gathering enough to share with the animals, but my stores are gone, and the craving for pie has returned. Would you be willing to help me gather the fruit I need for another batch of pies? I promise I'll share. Okay, 10 sand pears, and we get ourselves a new chest plate. Well, I won't say no to that. Guys, we're going to make pie. Well, you made it this far. Let's put you to work before you get too bloodied up. Alien predators. One thing we've learned in our travels is that extreme care must be taken when introducing wildlife from one world to another. When the Exeter crashed, it was carrying specimens of various outland species, including an insectoid predator called the Ravager. Some of the species were lost, but many others survived and took to the wild. If we don't keep them in check, they will upset the natural balance here on the island. You'll find these Ravagers to the west of Cressel's Crossing, near the coast. Oh, cool! A new weapon! Well, I'm not going to say no to that. Oh, a food vendor. The Cressel Run. You're just in time, Duck Boy. Blood Elf activity in the area has doubled in the past week. Our agents have informed us that the Blood Elves that call themselves Sunhawks plan to launch an offensive upon Azuremist soon. I need you to get a warning out to our allies and compatriots. On High Chief Stillpine at Stillpine Hold, Exarch Melanus at Azure Watch, and Admiral Odysseus at Odysseus's Landing. Time is of the essence, so I'm lending you my Elec. Be sure to keep it out of water. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're starting with that one, since he's given us a mount. 100% movement speed. Hey! Okay, let's immediately leave the Blood Mist Isles, because that man told us to. We're level 15 Hunter. I wonder what happens if we touch water. Like, he said not to, but what would happen if we did? I guess this at least is a good quest, because they've given us an elephant to run away on. Okay. I mean, combat with something, but I don't know what. Hello, Stillpine Hold. I'm here to warn High Chief Stillpine. So he's just over here, I believe. Here he is. High Chief Stillpine. Hi, pal. Promisebone, we thank you for the warning. The Stillpine tribe will be prepared. Good. As you should. Ooh, a mage. There's a fancy staff you got there. Okay, we keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Here we are. The little village that we need to get to. I'm assuming we need to speak to the guy here. Exact. Melanos. Yep, that's you. Thank you for the warning. We will prepare our defenses. Good, good. Get those defenses up, my friend. I wonder if, because there's a quest timer, does that mean that they're actually going to, like, in 12 minutes, there's going to be an invasion? That would be cool. Don't know if that will happen, though. That seems very end game as opposed to a random starter zone. Admiral, I have bad news. Thank you for the warning, Duck Boy. We shall prepare. We did it. Let's head back. Please. All this running. I guess it's not as bad because we're not running on foot, but God, if we were running on foot, this would be awful. Yeah. Okay, we take this road down towards Hillpine, and we're going to go that way. And actually, we'll just stick to the path. There's no reason to take any silly routes. Oh, what should we call this out? Does this elephant have a name? Oh, Cressel's Elec. That's so boring. Let's give the Elec a name, chat. Let's call him Evan. He can be Evan the Elec. Hello, Evan. Tendronite Paladin. Yay, Evan. Actually, I started an alt character so I can play this on my own, when I'm not streaming. Because I don't stream that often, actually. 2, maybe 3 times a week isn't that much given how much I play World of Warcraft. I am addicted. Or autistic. Yeah, I'll let you guys decide that one. But the best bit about both. Nah, they're mutually exclusive. It can only be one or the other. Them's the rules. And again, my PNG dude is addicted to grape juice. Although he won't be. Emma, I'm going to after today's stream, I'm going to draw up the WoW PNG tuber. Am I good to fire that your way? Yippee! Hi, Crystal. Well done. This was a difficult test of your abilities, was it? But you have passed with flying colours. To become a soldier of the Hand of Argus, you must pass many such tests. Have you seen the Serpent Men? The ones that call themselves Naga? Here. They dared make an advance upon this camp under cover of darkness only 3 nights ago. Can you believe the audacity of those primitive beasts? I need you to deliver a message to their leadership. To the northeast is the Wrathscale Lair, home to Lord Ix. Ziz? Find him, slay him where he stands, and drive this banner through his corpse. Let them know fear whenever they should see our standard. Ooh, and a new pair of shoes. Oh, no, that's a belt. It's not a pair of shoes, Duck Boy, you potato. Okay, put that down there. Right. Let's get looking for fruit. Here's a sand pair. 10 more sand pairs to go. Kind of forgot where those are. Alien predators. To the west of Cressel's Crossing. So this way, anyways. Oh, there's one. Literally, if I just continued going, we would have found it. Is dropping a searing totem a good idea? It's like, what, 25 mana? To be fair, 25 mana is not actually that much. That's one of these things killed. Look at those, chat. 2 whole totems. Absolutely bossing it up right now. Don't see any pairs, though. Are they on the beach? No, they said near the trees. Get a few hits off at least. Searing totem. Yeah, the fire totem's actually not bad. It lasts 30 seconds. Which is plenty of time to do some big damage. Don't see any pairs. There's a Fire Nova totem that has 5 health and lasts 5 seconds. Unless it is destroyed within 4 seconds, the totem inflicts 56 damage. Is actually a lot of damage. Especially at this level.
I need to get closer.
Which one's our tanky totem? It's this one, right? Yeah. Ooh, what's that? Ah. What do they look like? Are they at least pretty? Ah, no, not bad. Okay, I don't think it's worth putting the fire totem down every fight. Because it is quite a bit of mana. Immediately back up just a little bit, so we're back in range of our stone skin totem. Nice and simple, and then beat up the hatchling. Bonk! Any pairs around here? I need pairs made of sand. Any of you got any? Parry? How are you parrying me? What skill in maces? It's like the only weapon we've been using. 58. What? Like a good time to heal up. Boom. Ooh, I see one. A pair. Quick. Can't see anything because of the tree. There's a pair there. There we are. We'll be able to get this pair. This red is a good colour change, actually. I'm liking the change between this zone and the last one. I need to move the cast bar down just a little bit. I do it whilst we're fighting. Nope, your customer support, you're not the right thing. Edit mode. Move it down just a little bit. Tiny smidge. There we are. Ooh, an axe. We've killed enough of those. We need more pairs though. So tired of killing you people. What did they say the Naga were? Declaration of power. To the northeast. So that would be that general area. Ooh, a pair. So we'll head in that general direction, claiming all of the pairs that we see on the way. A blue flutterer. Oh, I see the sparkles. These sand pears. They look like apples in the inventory. The lost fold. Whoa! Up near! It's big and red. You don't know what I'm after. May have gone a bit too far northeast on this one. Maybe a good idea to head a little bit more south. Ooh, there's a pair. Oh, there's loads of pairs. Oh, better have hit the pair jackpot. And we've not had to murder all of the local wildlife to get them. Oh, this was about. It is about Naga, but these aren't Naga, and this is northeast. Maybe it's further northeast. And it's loaded with pears. Exactly. If pears were legal tender, I would be absolutely loaded. There's a man in a cage. Grab this. We're gonna go and save the man in the cage. You. Time to die, fool. Is that a pear I see over there? There's a pear over there. I wish pears were legal tender. That would be so funny. It'd be great. Imagine a world where legal tender is just stuff you can grow. Farmers would be the richest. Be rolling in the metaphorical dough. Give me that pear. It requires the High Chief's key. Can I speak to you through the bars? I can. Help me, Duck Boy. The Bristle Limb captured me and are planning to sacrifice me to their foul gods. That's unfortunate. Are you going to pay me? High Chief Bristle Limb holds the key that opens the cage. To force him to appear, you must slaughter the evil Bristle Limb furbolgs that inhabit the Enclave. Then then just 2 camps to the west of this camp. If you kill enough of them, he will surely come from the vengeance. When he shows up, kill him and get the key. My father will richly reward you if you can save me. Ooh, we get a new bonk stick called the Thumper. Ah. Yeah, we did it. Okay, so I need to kill the guys to the west, I think it said, right? What did it say? A lot of the evil bristling furbolgs that inhabit the enclave, just 2 camps to the west of this camp. So, that one? I assume it means that one up there. What happens if I kill this guy? Will this guy contribute? I fear I stole that person's kill a little bit there. That's cheating. You're not allowed to have totems. Yeah, he cheated. He's using totems. You could reach one day and then pour the next your pairs when rotten. Exactly. Like, oh, it's Tuesday, absolutely loaded, living the dream. Oh man. What happened? Oh, my pears are rotten. Oh, and I guess if you run out of pears, you'll starve for a different reason than you can't afford food. Plus, if the fact that I saw the other day was true, apparently, the Royal Bank of Scotland announced that that they'd had like I can't remember how many they said. It was a lot of checks that had bite marks in them. So it seems British people eat money anyways. I think people wouldn't stop eating them entirely. They would like reduce how often they eat them. So because the pears would be the legal tender and they would be how you get things, I think what would actually end up happening would be they would still eat the pears, but they'd eat them when they're closer to going bad. Okay, slap that. So like, say you get a pear and it lasts, say on average, one pair lasts, say 7 days. They'd probably eat it on like the fifth or sixth day, or once they're able to replace the pairs. Oh, a new pair of shoes. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's a smart way of doing it. I think we're thinking a bit too deep into to the logic of if pairs were legal tender, but it's definitely an interesting concept. And like I say, apparently British people already eat the money anyways, so what difference does it really make? Did I cause that? I don't want to go and fight him in case that wasn't my... Okay, I'm going to fight him because I need to fight him. Going down, Mr. High Chief Bristlelimb. I hit him in the face with that. You know what? This is going to be a fight for the Searing Tome. Ooh, you are a nasty, nasty man. I'm going to put that down. There's a lot of mobs here, actually. No, my totem. Okay, I don't care what happens. So long as the Bristlelimb guy dies. Run! No! Oh, I have health potions. I'm an idiot. Dang nabbit. Okay, we died. But that's okay, because it doesn't matter if we die. We're not on hardcore. Very true. Our money is basically pairs already, apparently. Exactly. So, like, I guess we're just preparing for the real world with this conversation. Hello there, Cody. How you doing? Hope you're doing wonderful today. Oh, chat. I successfully managed to record some Enchanted Hollows today. So you're gonna get 2 episodes of Enchanted Hollows in 1 week. Aren't you guys lucky? Dependent on your description of lucky. I want to see something cool. Ooh, something cool is always fun. Go on. Let's see something cool. Quick, run away! Okay. We're going to sit on the side of the road and have a quick snack. We're not going to eat the pears, though. Cody Orange's games. You're blue now. Why are you blue? What? This is crazy. The man is blue, guys. The man is blue. I want to see something even cooler. Okay, go on. Let's see something even cooler. Okay, we're done eating. We can move on. We need to head back to the Princess Stillpine to free her from her captivity. Am I going to have to hand in the quest for freeing her at Stillpine Hold? Because that's so far away. Red. Ah. Cody Orange is live. Oh, you've made new channels for your different things. So, like, I assume the live one is for your live streams. The games one, I'm guessing, is for videos. And then the other one is for, I guess, just your general use. Why can't that work with the YouTube account? The games one is for games I code. Okay. I haven't uploaded to recently, which makes sense. If you're anything like me, your upload schedule will be very sporadic, for a want of a better word. Some weeks 2 videos, some weeks 1 video, some weeks no video. In fact, I tried my first stream today. How'd it go? What did you stream? Did you stream anything good? TBC, nice, good choice, good choice. You know what? Whilst we've got a few people watching, if you guys haven't, please consider subscribing. We are 2 subscribers off 580. That would be awesome to hit today, if possible. But that's enough of me being the goofy guy. Okay. Don't like almost dying. I couldn't because of the account limit. This is so sad. Thank you for saving me. My father will be delighted. You're welcome. Can I have my... Oh, she wants me to go all the way back to bloody High Chief, man. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to work my way to the shore. And we're going to follow the shore along because it said that I would find them to the northeast. Which, in my brain, is in this general direction. Pretty sure it said northeast. I'm doubting myself now. Northeast. Yeah. Ooh. Is it this? Have we found it? Because the other Naga lived in, like, Night Elf. Here they are! Stinky snakes. List? Wait, what account limit? The YouTube account limit. I didn't know there was a YouTube account limit. But in my defense, I've also only ever tried to make 1 YouTube account. This could go really, really bad. We're going to try and cast a healing wave, because this will help. Then we drop a totem, and then we go all ham. I have 3. I didn't know that YouTube had a limit. I only have the 1. But I've only ever tried to make the one account because I do everything on this account anyways. So for me, there wasn't really an incentive to make another one, if that makes sense. Two on the same email. Wow, that's kind of cool. Oh, interesting. Is these mobs hit hard? Almost dead again. No, I don't think I'm built for this area, I'm gonna be honest.
That spell isn't ready yet.
That's just a premium subscription, which would be really cool if I actually used the second account. The important question here, Emma, is are you subscribed on both accounts? Oh, that's just the armor that we're wearing. That's kind of cool. Yes, I believe so.
I'm out of range.
I told you, Emma hard carry. Ah! Run away! I need to learn how to do that because I have two accounts and I wanted to start using one of them to do all of my YouTube watching. But instead I have to do all of my YouTube watching on the account that I'm currently streaming on. If I could figure out how to get them both linked to the same email, I could just use the second one and port all of my subscriptions over there. I'm going to assume Razormore is this zone's equivalent of Hogger. Shield's going to block. Get on the same screen. I don't know. I've never streamed off mobile. So any information I would give you for streaming on mobile would be wrong.
Too far away.
Because I started streaming on a PlayStation. I started on the PlayStation 4. Was back when I started making content. And then I swapped to PC, and then for a little bit went to PlayStation 5 because my PC broke. And then I came back to PC again. And I intend on staying on PC for content at the very least. Even if I end up switching to console to play video games, I'll be streaming on PC because it's so much easier. It was so much smoother setup for PC streaming.
I can't cast that.
They only recently thingied streaming on mobile, didn't they, for YouTube? I'm pretty sure. I got a notification about it on my YouTube studio, and I was just like, ah, cool. He just hit me for 30. This dude hits so hard. Stop that. My hardest hit is 26. He was consistently hitting me for 30. Luckily, my heal will be kinda OP. Come here. Oi! Don't slap me whilst my back's turned, you bully. I think if I remember the TBC stream was exactly 10 minutes long. Nice! What I recommend doing, and what I did for the longest time, was have... Because I didn't used to have two monitors, so now I have chat open on the second monitor. But what I used to do is I used to have my phone with chat on it. So my recommendation is have a second device that you can have chat on.
That's still Richard.
Keep that up. That was from PC. A lot of PPC mods I use on it. So all you have to do to stream on PC is download an app called OBS Studio. Once you have, oh, I need to put the banner in his chest, don't I? There we are. You download an app called OBS Studio. You know what? So this is how I do it. Alternatively, you can. So that's the link to OBS Studio. Alternatively, you can use something called Streamlabs, which it basically does the setup for you. So Streamlabs is designed to be OBS, but plug and play essentially. Um, you download that onto your computer. You set up a scene so that it's capturing whatever it is that you want to capture. So, for example, I capture the specific game I'm playing, but a lot of people capture the desktop because that's technically easier. Um, and press start streaming, and you'll go live. You link your account, obviously, and you just go live. It's really easy setup, and I mean that's how I do it. I used to use Streamlabs because Streamlabs is plug in and play. It does everything for you. You don't need to worry about anything. Um, but I use OBS now because OBS is it's lighter weight and you can customize it a little bit further than you can Streamlabs. I want to explore this. It doesn't look like there's a great deal over there actually. Never mind. I'll be your stream by the way. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I like to think every stream is. Oh, thank you for that, Emma. I'm going to say thank you on stream because it's easier than typing it, but thank you for that. I will follow that so that I can have multiple YouTube accounts and I can just have this one be exclusively for videos.
Warm wishes
Declaration of power. I am sorry that you had to do that. Heavy-handed violence is not the dry way, but sometimes it is the only way. This is one of life's truths that many do not understand until it is too late. So it was for our people when we slaughtered at the hand of the orcs. Becoming a hand of Argus is a process of rebirth, and with birth comes pain. Too right it does. Giving birth is hard, man, says Duckboy as if he's ever given birth. I'm going to sell some of this stuff to this vendor. Here you are. Merry Christmas. Ooh, actually, I want that and that back. Using Prism. I think you can just stream straight from YouTube Studio now on mobile. They released a thing about it. So if you have YouTube Studio on your phone, you can just stream straight from that, apparently. Again, never tried it, so I wouldn't know, but, you know. Report to Exarch Admetius. A Hand of Argus soldier is many things. Obedient, brave, intelligent, and above all, honourable. That's me! I'm also incredibly humble. Don't forget the humble bit. You may yet exhibit some of these traits, Shaman. Report to Exarch Admetius at Blood Watch. If you are still interested in joining the Hand, he and his subordinates will further train you in the ways of the Draenei soldier. And remember this, honourable people do not always perform honourably. Sometimes they cannot. You will find Blood Watch just up this road to the north. Sounds good, crazy man. Hello. Well done, Duck Boy. The average population will bear watching for some time to come, but we've made a good start. Old Elec prod. Yippee! A new bonk stick. A pretty cool looking bonk stick too. Look at that. A little torch. The sand pears are getting harder to find, and of course, that means less pie and fewer treats for the Alec here. Were you able to gather all the fruit I need? Did you have a difficult time finding enough? It's been taking me longer with each trip. Soon I'll have to stop altogether since I won't be able to spare the time. Thank you for gathering the pears for me. It gives me a chance to make a last pie or two before the season's out. This... Ooh, a new chest piece. Again though, I saw no stream button and when I googled it, it said I couldn't stream using YouTube Studio. I think I'll probably keep that on mind though, considering there's barely any fusions in this week. I'm not sure how it works when it comes to that. Ooh, better food. Go away, silly food. We look a bit stupid now. Compared what this one looked like. But that one is a downgrade, so we wear the new one. Now we need to go to Stillpine Hold, and I also need to do my talent point. So what are we doing here? Increases the damage done by a lightning bolt, chain lightning, and shock spells by... Increased damage would be nice, to be fair. Kinda looks like we're going into Air Elemental. I think we'll do that one. I think, honestly, Potato Mine could probably do with a rework. I feel like your game doesn't really lend itself very well to Potato Mine's existence. Like, your game is pretty fast-paced, which makes it enjoyable. Potato Mine kind of is irrelevant in a fast-paced game. Like, Potato Mine in Plants vs. Zombies 2 isn't great, and is completely useless in Plants vs. Zombies 3, because both of those games are faster-paced. So, I would say either... The only one that Potato Mine can fit in is either the gameplay slows down, or Potato Mine changes. Currently plantain confused with sunflower, pea shooter, and peanut. Makes sense. Oh, with peanut. So it can create a tier 3 plant. That's interesting. I like that. What does it do when it combines with peanut? What could that possibly be? Oh, I did learn something today, chat, about World of Warcraft. Did you know? You see this little picture of my character? That's just sitting there staring at us. That is actually, it's not a picture. It's streaming that. So it's streaming up here. It's like actually streaming this little picture here. Instead of it being two separate pictures, it streams that picture. Which, I mean, is cool, but that seems like the least effective way to do that. Wait, what? Where do I hand in this quest? Why do you... Fine. Yeah, your High Chief still fine. Do you know where I hand in the quest? Where do I hand this in? Oh, we might actually have to Google this because I don't know where to hand this in. Not split P. You know what, whilst I Google this, thank you, Patreon, for making this possible. You guys are awesome. You make this silly little YouTube thing of mine a little bit more of a reality. Where do I hand in this quest? You, show me the way. I don't care about the quest, I care about where I hand it. Oh, I see. I've learnt where we do it. Apparently we need to continue up this way and we hand it in up there. Apparently if we followed her it would have shown us, but we didn't follow her because we are stupid. And by we, I mean me. But I'm also incredibly handsome, if you can't tell, by the little PNG dude. Oh, I think I'm going to make a Minecraft version of the PNG dude as well, because I plan on streaming Enchanted Hollows a few times soon, because the next episode of Enchanted Hollows is going to be a really big project. So we're going to stream a few things over on the EHS. So I'm thinking of making a Minecraft PNG dude, but don't hold me on that. Don't quote me on that one. I might not. Every time I talk about the PNG dudes, I swear Emma's like secretly having a heart attack because she's like, great, I have to animate this. In a box. Soon we'll have a duck in a box emoji on here. Soon. It would be cool if Imitator would switch plants depending on this situation, like becoming a walnut when attacked. Yeah, I think that's a really interesting idea. I think uh, I think Imitator is a good plan, don't get me wrong, but I just think it doesn't do enough to make itself interesting for me. Like I wish Imitator worked differently. Like I don't know how it could work differently, but I wish it did work differently. Also, I think this voice acting is like actually starting to have an effect on my throat because my throat has been feeling really coarse for so long now. It's awful. Don't lose your voice too. Too late. I've already lost it. No more voice. Doug Boy gone mute. Confirmed. I did think about if humans eat grass. Not typically, but I. The answer is no. We can't digest grass. So we want a biology lesson. So I guess we'll do biology lesson with Duck Boy because why the hell not? Who's gonna tell me no? So you can eat grass, but you can't digest grass. So grass plant cells have something in the plant wall of the cell called cellulose, and humans can't break that down. We can't break down cellulose. So what we do is when we eat plants that have cellulose and that are really difficult to break down, what we do is our stomach acid destroys it and then we pass it out. So rabbits have the same problem. Rabbits can't eat cellulose. So rabbits actually, okay, trigger warning here because this is kind of disgusting. Rabbits eat their own poop in order to pass it through a second time to break down the cell wall and get all of the nutrients out of the food. So to answer your question, no, we can't eat grass. Well, no, we can't digest grass. Yes, we can eat grass. Wait, never mind. I had a bad sight. He was actually eating a nuclear bomb. We've all been there. I sometimes eat nuclear bombs too. They're quite fun, quite tasty. Hello, Still Pine Man. As you greet Ambassador Olog in the Furbolg language, he smiles. You must be the one spoken of in the prophecy. It is a great honor to meet you. I am Ambassador Olog, High Chief Stillpine's representative in Blood Watch. Once again, you have proven yourself to be all that was prophesied. You have the eternal gratitude of the High Chief, and these Stillpine relics are to choose from. One strength's better than one stamina. I think I'm going to take that just for the extra damage alone. Like, losing one stamina is not great, but I'd rather have that extra damage. There is so many quests here. Holy. Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning of the town. We're going to see. Pick up the first. Ooh, we're going to go to the innkeeper first. Purple oranges, orange purples.
you seek. May your days
It's
be
in my
long
home.
and your hardships few.
Oh, he sells milk that we can buy. Okay, we're going to buy some milk, chat. Buy 2 sets of milk. We're not a thirsty boys, so we don't need much
Safe
more than that.
journey.
Okay.
All prices here are
Beds,
reasonable.
bandages, and beyond. Welcome to Blood Watch, Shaman. Please excuse the disorder you see around you. It's easy to take simple things for granted, like a fully furnished and stocked inn until you're forced to build one from nothing. We've managed to salvage this pod for a building, but without the proper furnishing, the first aid supplies, the inn is little more than a glorified tent. Nurguni at the Exodar has offered to put together a package to help with our most immediate needs, but I need someone to deliver the list to him.
Be well.
Sounds good. I can be a mailman, that doesn't sound too difficult. Wanted poster. Wanted, Deathclaw. By order of the Harbinger Michaelas, a bounty of 18 silver has been paid to the brave soul who returns with proof of the marauding bear Deathclaw's demise. Deathclaw should be considered extremely dangerous and is responsible for the killing of a survey team on the coast to the northwest of Bloodwatch. Travelers are advised to avoid the area. Oh, but we get a shield if we do that. I want a shield.
The legion's end.
Know thine enemy.
is near.
Chocolate should be called reds and oranges should be called tangerines. I feel like those two facts don't exist in the same place. It's good to see another new face in Bloodwatch, Shaman. Although the Blood Elves are the most immediate threat, there are other sinister creatures that call Blood Mistile home. The Nazivus Satyr are of particular concern. They are foul demonic creatures, commanding dark magics and feeding on the corruption created by the Exodar's crash. We must hold them in check, but first we must learn more about them. Go southwest to Nazivinian and learn what you can from their grotesque monument.
Remain vigilant.
Sounds good. Oh, that one's red. Oh, that one's green. Okay, fair enough.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Catch and release. The blacklist Murlocs on the southwestern coast are curious creatures. In some ways, they act barely sentient, yet in others, they show a remarkable degree of organization. I have a few theories about that, but no real way to test them until recently. I've devised a method that will allow me to track the Murlocs I'm interested in without doing any lasting harm or interfering with their natural behavior. If you're willing to help with the marking, I'll gladly pay you for your assistance. We'll get a pair of gloves for this.
Seek the path of the light.
I won't say no to. Why have you given me a gun? Did you know that for basic variant, each have different speed according to the almanac? Yeah, I mean, that's not too surprising. Jurassic Marsh was a bit of a scrap heap. I mean, they don't technically have any unique zombies. Irradiated crystal shards. The Exodar's crash scattered pieces of fouled crystal all over the Blood Mist Isle, corrupting the water and the landscape. We've even begun finding pieces of the crystal inside the flesh of animals taken for meat. I've uncovered a way to purify the shard and turn them into functional crystals. So if you bring me enough shards, I'll trade one of my completed crystals for them. So far, I've found the shards in the bodies of bears, ravagers, flutters, and treants inhabiting the corrupted parts of the island. So this guy is just go and kill everything you can see. Got ya. I'm good at murdering things. A dwarf? What are you doing here?
What's on your mind?
Explorers League? Is that something for gnomes? Babysitting? Would you believe it? They pulled me out of a promising dig and sent me along with Captain Odysseus's expedition to babysit that little gnome. I'd never heard of a gnome wanting to become a prospector before, so I asked. Seems we are taking gnomes now, and this particular one has a fascination with murlocs. Well, he's gone off and set up shop in an old turtle shell on the northern shore of the island. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
See you soon.
Okay. I can't track that one. That's not a quest to pick up. That split pepper. The best plant. Like a perfect alley. I think anything that is a combination of fat beet is immediately the worst plant in the game. Like, there's just no way. Matt Palm Mushroom Menagerie. Did you know mushroom hunting is far more dangerous than mushroom consumption? Mushroom hunters expose themselves to many unknown, not including potential wildlife dangers. What would life be without a little danger? I am in need of mushrooms for my collection. Scattered throughout these unexplored wilds, you will find 4 different types: an aquatic stinkhorn, a blood mushroom, a ruinous polyspore, and a felcone fungus. None of these sound good. They are each unique to various regions in Blood Mist. Bring them to me. Okay, so this dude, like, wants one of a bunch of random stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've only got 5 pin, but I've only got 4. Okay, we know what this one is to do.
Arcanon Poros.
DPS from my testing on Snapdragon, I think. Not Fatbeat. Fatbeat has the lowest DPS of any plant that does melee damage. Fatbeat gets outclassed by literally everything. He's good with garlic, yeah, but garlic is awful in his own world, so that's not necessarily a good trait to have. Good day, are you interested in renting a hippogriff?
Each day.
So, you need to go to the Exeter. That's going to be a long trip, but don't worry, I have a way to get you there very quickly.
May the light
On the wings of a hippogriff. For a small fee, you can rent one of my hippogriffs to fly to the Exeter. Taking the hippogriff is faster, not to mention safer. Alternatively, for someone carrying an important message, if you'd like to take a ride, speak to me again, and I'll make the arrangement.
kind to those less fortunate.
Okay, we're off to the Exeter for 99 copper. That's a lot of copper. I'm going to double check just because I'm doubting my own knowledge of Plants vs. Zombies a little bit here, but I'm pretty sure Fatbeat's damage is lower than Snapdragon's. I'm booting up Plants vs. Zombies 2 on my phone to check. Technically speaking, the best melee plant, if we're not going to include Pokra, because I don't like Pokra, is either Cold Snapdragon or Celery Stalker. Because those guys got all of the cool skills. Okay. Okay, where are you, Snapdragon? There you are. Okay, so my Snapdragon's level 2, and it does 35 damage. My Fatbeat is level 3, and it does 25 damage. So a level higher, it does 10 less damage than Snapdragon. I don't think plants like Superior and Snapdragon having less damage in top and bottom lanes. You can remove the third lanes for equal damage across all lanes. Yeah, exactly. Okay, where do we need to take this? Now? Okay, we can't. Okay. Oh, is there not a side door we need to use? In the seat of the Naru. Oh, that's just the middle bit. Okay, we're fine. Celery Stalker is really good. I like Celery Stalker. It's one of the plants that I don't actively hate. Jeez, we've been live for more than an hour already. Wow. Does not feel like it's been an hour. Vengeance Wrap. That's kind of cool. Onion plus celery is good. Yeah, exactly. I think any plant that opens up possible interactions with other plants is infinitely better than a plant that is just really strong on its own. Like, for example, Bamboo Spartan. Whilst I love Bamboo Spartan as a plant, I hate how awful it is at combining with other plants. Because for Bamboo Spartan, if you want it to do damage, you want it to take damage. If you want it to tank, well, you don't want to be stopping anything near it.
All prices here.
Greetings, friends. You look like you've come a long way. How can I help you?
Welcome.
So, you brought
Pleasure.
Topher's list. Excellent. I was hoping to receive this today. Let's see what he needs. That's most of what he requested. The pieces for the beds are simply too large to be delivered by Hippogriff, but I'll make arrangements to have them sent by wagon.
May I be of service?
Here's the box. That should be enough for Topher to get the inn up and running. Let him know that he can keep sending in orders as the need arises. Bloodwatch urgently needs a place to care for the wounded. Put up any travellers they receive. When you are ready to return to Bloodwatch, seek out Stephanos near the gates of the Exodar.
The road traveled by.
Before Snowpea's buff, I would have said Snowpea was completely useless. After Snowpea's buff, I would say Snowpea is infinitely better than Rapier. Because that ability to freeze zombies, because fun fact, that freeze is also splash. I think they serve different enough purposes for me to overlook it. Because to that extent, technically speaking, Collie Power is just the same as what's it called? Hypnoshroom. So I'm willing to overlook it. I think mine is level 4 or 5. Snowpea is really, really good in Plants vs. Zombies 2 for literally no reason. I don't think giving it Splash was a good idea. Which now outclasses pretty much everything. It's technically as good as, if not better than, Wintermelon now, because of how much cheaper it is.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Where are you headed, Shaman?
Warm wind.
So, you're headed back to Bloodwatch with this package. No problem at all, Shaman. Just speak with me again and we'll get you on your way with those supplies.
Arcanon Poros.
If I remember correctly, Bloodwatch Hippogriff Master is Lando. If you've spoken to him before, then you can take one of my hippogriffs to him. That's a good lesson to know. Hippogriffs are always trained to fly to their capital city, but they'll only take you to a remote hippogriff master after you've already been there. Since you arrived on one of Lando's hippogriffs, you can use that route to return to Bloodwatch with the caregiver's supplies.
Safe journey.
Off we pop. This has cost me 2 silver, this quest. Which, doesn't sound like a lot until you realise I've only got 43 silver left. I know a lot of people don't do the leveling system for Plants vs. Zombies 2. I mean, I personally do it because I don't care about not doing it. Like, I know it breaks the game, but the game is already broken anyways, so... Fire piece soaked outside Frostbite Caves. He is a slightly cheaper beer, but is worse. With chicken zombies, the repeater and can't combo with chilling plants, however her leveling is powerful. I think Fire P just isn't great. There's so many better options, even in Frostbite Caves. Like, just put Snapdragon down. Also, she isn't free, so she's got that going for her as well. If she was free, it'd be a bit better. Oh, a human. Why is there a human here?
May I be of service?
Welcome back. Was Nerguni able to gather everything on the list?
I hope you find something useful.
Tell him that Naguni is making arrangements to have the larger items delivered by wagon. Splendid. Now I'll finally be able to set up some beds and a first aid station so that we can better treat the wounded and any survivors we encounter. I can't thank you enough for your help, Duck Boy. You have my thanks, and that's a Blood's Watch vindicated.
Ionis Akar.
You're welcome, mate. Right. What do we need? Right, we're going to start with this top quest. So, catch and release. We need to tag 6 Black Slit Scouts. Where are they? On the southwestern coast. So that would be down in this bit. So, let's head over that way. Oh, I have another Gemium plant. And a squash jalapeno electric current or Gemiums. But what were the others? I don't remember off the top of my head. I think Gemiums are just so much better than premiums. Like, you can in theory get the Gemiums for free. It's more difficult, obviously, but you can still, in theory, get them for completely free, whereas the premium ones you have to pay for. And Cediums are just awful. I hate Cedium plants.
That spell isn't ready yet.
My issue with the Cediums is how many there are. Pretty much every plant that they come out with nowadays is a Cedium plant. Oh, cool, we got the irradiated crystal shard. Ooh. Midden Vale. That's kind of cool. See a building, and I want to explore it. Using garlic. Electric current. That's the one that, like, if you place 2 electric currents next to each other, it creates like the electric line, right? Because I don't hate electric current. I've used it in a few of my builds, and it's not awful. Yeah, there are better plants, but you're not going to struggle if you use electric current. I would use electric current over electric blueberry literally any day of the week. Some was spikeweed. Yeah, and my favorite plant in the game is spikeweed. So, checks out. I would enjoy electric current. I have to wait till this season to fetch them. Turns out I had been waiting years for nothing. As to buy them in the alchemy. Yep, you can do that for any plant that's limited time. Yeah, but EB doesn't have piercing by default. Electric Blueberry doesn't do piercing. It picks one one zombie on the field and instantly kills it. But it's a random zombie, so most of the time you're going to pick. It's going to pick like a random brown coat zombie instead of a zombie that you actually need to be instantly killed. I'm going to move the quest items up to this top bag so they're out of the way, and I'm going to move the fishing rod down there for now. Yeah, take this, Crystal Prime Bear. I think maybe Electric Blueberry's leveling gives Pierce, but I know that as a default plant it doesn't. What are you? You're the blood mushroom again. I've already got you. Don't need more blood mushroom. Oh, we actually used our shield for once.
I'm out of range.
I'm badly concerned that tree might coming at me. What's everything on the screen? Yeah, some of the plants are just ridiculously broken. Um, like ailment is really strong. I'm gonna eat one of these this time. I think these little huts are the Murloc villages, so I think we're getting there. We need to do some more cooking so that we can learn how to cook some slightly better food. Right, what do we need to? Black Silt Scouts. None of you are scout. You're a flower. Forager. That's a scout. I think a scout is a little bit further out. I can see how these guys react. I just shoot him.
I need to get closer.
Oh no. Can I put this on the action bar? Yes, I can. Hey, little Murloc, Murloc, Murloc. No, no, no. Come away from that. Okay, that's that one tagged. That one tagged. What's about to happen to him? Oh, it... Wait, what? Is it killing them? I mean, at least we don't have to get too close. It means that we don't actually have to fight the Murlocs by the looks of things. Closer. I think my advice is don't use Peanut. Like, I know it's a bit of a cliche thing to say, but like, Peanut bad.
It's too far away.
Why shoot this guy? But I do agree with it being OP with Blover, because it can literally just blow zombies off the screen. Counterpult is epic. Counterpult is great. And free, which is a bonus. Fine, we go to war. Time to die. I mean, you can't complain with Counterpult. It does exactly what it says it does. Giant clam. Oh, I need to see what's in the giant clam.
That's still recharged.
Yeah, I know this geese is going to try and kill me. But anything for the giant clam. Oh, this giant clam is going to be awesome. It's going to give me so much good stuff. It gave me a singular clam meat. Not even two. Just one clam meat. Now, I'm not saying I'm upset, but I most certainly aren't happy. I'm going to electrocute a bear for this. Take this, bear. Have a sit down and have a drink. Don't forget to hydrate, chat. Hydration is good. Alright, keep an eye out for the scouts so that we can waddle our way on over and shoot them with a gun. That dematerializes them. Hope you didn't have family that you liked, because they ain't going to be seeing you anymore. I have a feeling any Murlocs Oh, a chest. Oh, well, since everyone here is dead, I might as well help myself, hadn't I? I mean, these guys sure don't need it anymore. Yum yum. Come on, minor health potions. Don't mind if I do. Why is this person just murdering the... Possible for me to see what talents... Oh, it is. Gives you maximum mana by 5%. What? They just put all of their points straight into that? Average repeater. Ah, that sounds vaguely like split P. Right, we dematerialized another geezer. Good job. Bloodwatch. A hand of Argus. Oh, we never did that. We were at Bloodwatch to begin with. We need to head back up to Bloodwatch. What we're going to do is we're going to kill as many bears on the way as we can. The keyboard is still fusing with itself, by the way. It's just a plant fusion. That's all it is. Run away! How close to the totem do I need to be before I actually get the totem? And where will become? If I was a keyboard, what would I fuse to become? This is somehow a as equally confusing a question as the pair money one. What are you? Oh, Falcon fungus. Ah, no, Falcon fungus. That can't be a good thing. Surely nothing comes well that's called that. Oh, a bear. Time to shoot a bear with 50,000 volts. Go southwest to Nazivian. Yeah, this would be southwest. I think we're heading in the right direction for this quest, actually. Oh, if I took about 5 steps, I would have known.
I can't cast that.
We did it, chat. It was used with the mic button. Oh, nice. Your keyboard has an undo button? What? Never encountered a keyboard that has an undo button before. Actually know what we're here to interact with. Okay, I need to reread the quest that sent us here. Good scene of a new... find the Nazivus monument in Nazivian and return a monument glyph. Okay, so we're looking for a monument. Does that look monumental to you guys? Oh, that is... Oh, no, wait. Are these monuments? No, these don't look very monumental. Trying to identify what the monument is without entering the town. Being a sneaky little Draenei. That's just the remains of a wall. Great. See how much these guys hurt.
Need to get closer.
I want my phone to not be on YouTube for 5 days. As you do. I actually watch an ungodly amount of YouTube. It's kind of insane. Me and my family have a YouTube Premium subscription. Like, we have like the family plan subscription for it. It's gotta be this way, surely. And as part of that, I'm like, oh, I gotta get my money's worth. So I watch an absolute ungodly amount of YouTube. Over here. I mean, I don't think we should be going up here, but meh. Doesn't hurt to go and explore a little bit. I mean, that's kind of the whole point, right? Ooh, this doesn't look healthy. Never mind. I know better than to go playing around with things that might kill me. Or worse, will kill me. Oh, that has gotta be the monument, surely. Look at all those trees. Wicked looking characters accompany a series of humanoid figures as part of some kind of narrative. Pretty cool. We're doing it. We're making good progress. I guess what we can do is once we've completed a quest, we can just pick it off to make room for a different quest. We might do Plants vs Zombies 2 slash Plants vs Zombies 2 mods. If that's something that people want, then sure. But it definitely won't be until after we've finished Plants vs Zombies Replanted at the earliest. Oh, this could end poorly. There we are. I mean, I enjoy Plants vs Zombies 2, so I don't see why I wouldn't do Plants vs Zombies 2 streams at some point. I mean, I'm working on the Red Stinger only video, so it'll happen eventually. Plants vs Zombies 3. I have. Yes. Oh no! Someone peed in the pool. Clarify if your piece is colour, you should probably go and see a doctor. Take this crystal brown bear. I want to get the irradiated crystal shards before we go and hand in. Yeah, I've played the last open beta and I've played the current Plants vs Zombies 3, and honestly, it's fine. It's better than the previous one, but it's still not amazing by any stretch of the word. There's still a lot that needs doing with the game for it to be in a state that I would consider advertisable, but it's not awful. Like, I don't look at it and go, oh man. I think its issue is that once you close it, there's no pulling force to get you to reopen it. Like, a game should have a pulling force that makes you want to keep playing. And the closest that Plants vs Zombies 3 gets to that is daily login rewards and daily, like, compulsory things you have to do when you play it. And they're not quite as good an incentive as games think they are. Hey, we leveled up. I'm beginning to regret my choices here. Oh, well, we keep going. We've made our mistakes and we live with them. Like, I do think at the end of the day it boils down to Plants vs Zombies 3 and a lot of other mobile games just don't give you a good enough reason to log in. Like, Mop Classic has fallen for the same issue, and it was the issue with Mr. Pandaria as an expansion. It tries to opt into the you will miss out if you don't play daily, instead of just making the game fun and making people want to play daily, it's opt for fear of missing out tactics, and that is bad game design. But that doesn't achieve what video game designers think it achieves. What I'm more likely to do if you opt for that tactic is play once, play until I miss a day, and then never play again. Because I've already missed out. There is no way I can get that reward that I've now missed. But then again, I am not a video game designer, so maybe there's a reason video game designers opt for that method.
It's too far away.
Issuing Plants vs. Zombies Adventures back. I don't envision that would happen. I never played it, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't see that happening. Like, for any logical reason, I think the game was... The problem is it was during that sort of Facebook game period where that kind of game was popular. It's not that popular a game genre anymore, really, is it? Now, a game that should come back is Angry Birds Epic, I think it was called. That game was sick. Emma's going to shout at me now for messaging other people whilst I'm streaming. It's my fiance, I'm allowed. I should let it slide. Yay! I avoided getting in trouble, chat. Did the device work? Well done, Duck Boy. I was worried that the marking device might malfunction, but it seems like everything went according to plan. Good, now give me the stuff so that I can leave. I'll be back in a moment. Quest lady, I need to go and empty my bag. Is there a vendor? Yes, you are a vendor. Lemon.
Blessing. Be kind to those less fortunate.
I might as well handle this whilst I'm standing here.
The Naru
Well
is
done.
not forgotten.
Let me see what I can learn from this cliff so we can plan our next move.
Good fortune. Chronakai Christo.
Go on then, do your learning, Vindicator. These pictographs tell a story. This figure at the beginning almost looks like one of the creatures we encountered at Azure Watch. No, this can't be. It says this creature willingly became a servant of the Legion. He transformed into a satyr and receives the Legion's blessing. We must defeat these satyrs. We will not suffer the Legion's presence in these lands.
The legion's
Yeah, the lands that we've landed on and invaded. We're the good guys, chat. Now that we have made our presence known to the satyr, we must send a message that we will not tolerate the Burning Legion's hounds in these lands. Too long have the Draenei fled in the wake of the Legion and its minions. Wherever they have found us, they have shown no mercy. We must not permit the satyr to exploit the Exodar's crash and use the corrupted crystals as weapons. Go north to where their leaders reside in Axarian, destroy him, and return the corrupted crystals he has been gathering. Axarian? Well, that's just a different place, isn't it? Ah, no. There's another red quest.
Chronakai Christo.
Lemon.
Blessings.
The victims of corruption. Bloodmist Isle was forever changed by our arrival. The Exodar crash scattered debris all over the island, and I think it's beginning to have an adverse effect on the wildlife. Before I can be certain of any of my conclusions, I'll need to get a closer look. The crystals seem to have affected the tree the trees the fastest, so it seems that the tree ants would be the most likely to show symptoms. If you bring me samples of bark from corrupted tree ants, I can begin my in-depth studies.
May your days be long and your hardships
When
few.
lemons give you life. Oh, I mean, life never gave us lemons. Lemons are man-made. We invented lemons. So when people say when life gives you lemons, that's just not true. Life didn't give us lemons. We gave us lemons, then complained about it. I had a feeling that you would make it this far, Shaman. If you are willing to go further, I am willing to teach you. What Argus means to me. What does Argus mean to you, Duck Boy? Many of you and I probably do not know or remember our home planet. It is there that we split from the Minari, the twisted demonic reflections of ourselves that were gifted by Sargeras. Or they call themselves Eridar. Eridar, the word once held meaning. Disgusting. Let us not waste any more time. Find Vindicator Boros and begin your training. Okie dokie then.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Good fortune, good health, long life.
Learning from the crystals. Welcome to Bloodwatch, Shaman. This is also man-made. Are they? I don't think potatoes are man-made. I think they're an actual crop. Because there's wild potatoes. Whereas there's no wild lemons. They used to be very poisonous. Well, yeah, but potatoes aren't man-made in the same sense that lemons are man-made. Like, there isn't wild lemons. Even if potatoes are poisonous. The potatoes we eat are man-made, sure, but there is no such thing as a wild lemon. It's just not a thing. We combined two plants to create lemon. I believe we combined oranges and a plant called citrus that doesn't exist anymore. Welcome to Bloodwatch, Shaman. Seeing to the defenses of the outpost is my primary concern, but I've also been tasked with a variety of other duties by our leaders at the Ixtar. To clarify, I could be wrong about that. I don't know the history of lemons and of potatoes. Which one is citruses? Yeah, exactly. The problem is that it's hardly safe to send out large amounts of researchers when the island is this dangerous. We need someone to gather a series of crystal samples from various sites on the island. The first sample I need must come from the Ravager-infested ship debris south of the town and across the bridge. Really? You know, in hindsight, if I came here first, I would have got this, but no, I had to go to the wrong place first. Work, work. Hello, Vindicator Boros. Ah, I've heard about you. You're the one that made the vessel run in under 15 minutes, right? Ah, probably not. Are you ready to spill some blood in the name of the light? For Velen? For Argus? I'll slow down. Bloodwatch is one of two forward bases operated by the Hand of Argus. You have already been to the other base, Azure Watch. Things are completely different in Bloodmist. Where we first got here, the island... the land was as beautiful as Azure Mist. We even called it Silvergale. But now, sickness is spreading across the land. Worse yet, the Blood Elves that we were battling on the Exodar survived the crash. This brings me to your assignment. Venture northwest into Bladewood, and terminate any Blood Elves that you find. Oh, he's going to give us a new bonk stick. Have you gathered enough crystals? Well done. These will provide the raw material for another batch of enhancement crystals. You're welcome to choose from among the 3 kinds of crystal I can make. I find each of them useful for stalking different kinds of prey. So we have intellect, stamina, and attack power. I think we're going to go for attack power. And then we'll save that for now. We'll use it in a little bit. How to beat Jonathan. Jonathan's the electric mega gatling piece on botany gargantua with excavator, shovel, and power assault from 2 seat. Fair enough. I can understand why he can't do that.
May the light impress
Constrictor vines. A good woodsman makes use of every available resource, shaman. Even the most bizarre creatures possess attributes we can use to our advantage. With Bloodwatch and a constant assault from the Sunhawks, we are looking to a variety of natural defenses, including traps. The lashes, thorny vines, are perfectly suited to the construction of the traps I have in mind. The combination of sharp spines and deadly toxins will fell unwary attackers. Bring me the vines of mutating constrictors so that I can begin my work.
your days be long, and your
The
hardships
bare necessities. As I'm sure you've seen in your time on the Blue Mist Isle, very little remains unchanged by our arrival. My training and expertise has taught me that even the products of an environment like this one can be put to use. To serve your resources, we must rely on our ingenuity to provide for us. I've been supplementing our stores with meat from the bears that wander this island. With the proper preparation, it can be safely eaten. If you're going to be out in the field, why not help replenish the stock?
be kind to those less fortunate.
I mean, we might as well. Okay, right. So we have got a whole bunch of quests to do, and one of us wants us to head down there. But we're going to take a small 5-minute break because I haven't had a drink in over an hour. Almost 2 hours now, actually. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I am back. I'll be happy. No worries. Have fun. I think we're probably going to continue for about... Actually, no. I think we're going to end off the stream here for today. I've been doing a lot of talking today, what with the recording and stuff. So I think I'm going to take a break for today. And we'll come back to it later. By later, I mean later in the week. But this has been good fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly have. I might do another middle of the week stream, maybe on Thursday again. Wednesday or Thursday. On Plants vs. Zombies. And then on Saturday, we'll be on Peak with friends. But I am conscious that my voice is starting to feel a bit croaky. So I'm going to take the time needed to rest my voice. And give it the time that's required. Because I have been talking quite a lot. And not drinking nearly as much as I should be. So, yeah. I like Peak. We're going to be exploring the new stuff. New biomes. With, I believe the plan, fingers crossed, is Emma, Kian, and Gogman. I haven't contacted Gogman to ask if he wants to join yet. Because I forgot to do that. But I believe Emma and Kian have both said that they will be present. Emma, if she can, of course. But yes. Without further ado, thank you all very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do consider the like button, hit subscribe, all of that crazy YouTube jazz. A massive shout out to the Patreon. You guys make this little YouTube thing of mine a reality. You guys are absolutely incredible. And if you would like to join the Patreon, link to that is down below. You get weekly uploads that are behind the scenes content. So you get to see what goes into making videos as opposed to just seeing the final product, which is always good fun. Other links that you can find down below are the donations link and the Discord link. If you would like to join the community a little bit more, feel free to join that Discord. But yes, without further ado, thank you all for watching. I have been Duckboy. You guys have been awesome. Never forget that. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.